Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Vallabha Yashodanandana Vrajanandana Yashodanandana Vrajanandana Yamunatira Vanasandi Yamunatira Vanasandi Jayada Madhava Kunjavihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjavihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajanandana Yashodanandana Vrajanandana Yamunatira Vanasandi Yamunatira Vanasandi Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Prabhupada 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 Sila Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada Sila Prabhupada Jai Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Hari Brajagacharya Astutra Sutta Shri Srimadi Divine Grace ISKCON Founder Chair Jagat Guru A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Hari Brajagacharya Astutra Sutta Shri Srimadi Divine Grace Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Gauri Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem to Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyama Kund Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan Chakra Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gauda Premanande. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Varya Krishna Vrita Gotala Shmati Varitata Shakti Masti Krishna Prabhu Shri Guru Shakti Varita. Narayanam Namaskritya Varam Chaiva Naruttamam Divim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashta Prayesha Badresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Magyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurumritam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manubhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Bandeham Sri Gurun Sri Uttapadakamaram Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vikantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namasvite Taptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vaisarvam Sute Devi Pranamami Hare Priya Vancha Patarubhyascha Kripa Sundhyayevascha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Gratera Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Brief introduction. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Les Audi, dans le l'assemblée d'Audi, dans sa sainteté, His Holiness Bhakti Vedanta Swami, le Maharaj dit Sodevi Miseri, et il faisait entier les mondes, principalement dans l'Afrique, région Mauritius, et dans l'Inde aussi, et en même temps dans l'Amérique latine et Brésil. Et tout dernièrement, Maharaj dit Sodevi Audrey, qui fait 5 jours, il faisait là-bas. Et aujourd'hui, nous avons l'occasion de parler également pour nous dans Maharaj. Et aujourd'hui, il va besoin d'un topic, relation, relationship, relationship, relation qu'il y a entre Holy Bhagavan Sunam et service dévotionnel. Le Maharaj va aussi.
So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam,
Maharaj fait lire l'évidence de Bhagavatam,
Canto 3,
troisième canto,
Chapter 33,
chapitre 33,
Activities of Kapil Muni,
avec l'activité de Kapil Muni,
Text 7.
texte 7.
Aho Bhatta Swapachoto Gariyan Yajuvagre Vartate Namatubhyam Tipustapasti Juhu Shashno Arya Brahmanuju Nama Krinanti Yeti. Translation. Oh, how glorious are they whose tongues are chanting your holy name.
Une personne, comment je peux bien glorieux sur une personne qui, de talent, de Bhagavan son âme.
Even if born in the families of dog eaters,
Même si la personne en naissance dans la famille de la morticienne,
such persons are worshipable.
ça va une personne qui le adore.
Persons who chant the holy name of your Lordship
La personne qui son Bhagavan son âme
must have executed all kinds of austerities and fire sacrifices and achieved all the good manners of the Aryans. To be chanting the holy name of your Lordship, they must have bathed at holy places for pilgrimage, studied the Vedas, and fulfilled everything required. This is the realization of Devahoti. Very powerful realization. Aho Bhatta Sapacha Tu Gariyan. Sapacha, dog eaters. A degraded person Guardian means you become worshiping.
Guardian dia asal person adorable.
Not a Brahmana.
Bukan Brahmins.
A dog eater. He is now worshipable. It's a glory of the holy name of Krishna. We hear the holy name is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. We cannot estimate how powerful the holy name of Krishna is. This is one of the examples. The holy name of Krishna has the potency to transform anything and every person into a pure person. Haridas Thakur said, Haridas Thakur, the holy name of Krishna is beyond death. Makes one deathless by chanting the holy name of Krishna. He said, just you agree, Bhartate Nama Tubhyam. A Swapacha has become glorious, worshipable. Because your holy name is dancing on his tongue. The Hari Namamrit. Hari Namamrit. Namamrit? Hari Namamrit. Sri Namamrit. Sri Namamrit. Srila Prabhupada mentioned how our tongue, the holy name is dancing on our tongue, even in the street. This has never happened before. In all the processes of self-realization, this has never happened. And it will never happen. Because they don't have the potency as the holy name of Krishna is. The name is dancing on our tongue. Such a person whose tongue is constantly chanting the holy name. When you see a devotee that has attachment to the holy name, is getting pleasure in chanting the holy name. The Bhakti said we should know. Tepus tapaste. This person has performed all austerities for many, many, many past lives. He has visited all holy places, all holy rivers, and bathed in all of these places. All the recommended sacrifices in the Vedas, he has executed all. In the past life. Now, what is left for the person is the chanting of the Krishna mantra. When one have lost interest in all mantras, and the only mantra he gave his life to us, is the holy name. That is the person the Bhakti is talking about.
उसका personne dégoûte autrement mantra qui existe. Mais il donne cela existe pour un seul mantra, c'est-à-dire Mahamantra. Alors c'est sa personne-là qui développe, qui peut faire référence à la personne.
What is our favorite mantra?
Alors ce qui mantra favori.
What is our favorite mantra? Favorite, the favorite number one, the only one.
Alors ce qui nous mantra favori,
The Hare Krishna mantra.
C'est Mahamantra.
When you have lost interest for all mantras and you have attachment for the name, this verse is for you.
Alors quand personne ne perd l'intérêt de tout mantra qui existe, excepté l'inhalation pour sa mantra là, Mahamantra, alors ça verse là pour sa personne.
She continued to say,
Alors ce qui veut continuer à dire,
you who will search no area, this person has become transformed from Swapacha to a qualified Brahmana.
Alors cette personne-là, il est transformé devient bon zélicien, devient Brahman bien qualifié.
Now, he can perform sacrifice anywhere.
Aster il peut faire un yagna n'importe où ça.
Everywhere.
N'importe qui côté.
In the Vedic culture,
Dans la culture védique,
Brahmanas,
dans Brahman,
they have trade.
dans la peau,
Satriyas,
dans Kshatriya,
they have trade.
dans l'ancien,
Vaishyas,
dans Vaishya,
they have trade.
dans l'ancien la peau.
Still,
Même ça,
only Brahmanas can perform jaga everywhere.
c'est si dans Brahman qui peut faire yagna partout.
A Kshatriya can perform jaga only in his house, not outside his house.
Dans Kshatriya, il peut faire yagna c'est dans toute la cave, pas en dehors.
But
Mais
a chanter of the holy name of Krishna,
une personne qui veut son Bhagwan, son âme,
it does not matter who he is or his previous life is.
alors il n'est pas nécessaire qu'il a été son naissance avant qu'il était.
He is qualified
Il est qualifié
to perform jagya
pour faire yagna
anywhere,
n'importe quoi de ça,
inside and outside.
même en dehors aussi.
3 days ago,
3 jours avant,
a devotee sent one video to me.
un dévot finit envoyer une vidéo clip de Maharaj.
So when I opened it,
Quand il finit ouvert la vidéo clip là,
one African devotee
un dévot africain,
is there on the video,
dit dans la vidéo là,
chanting perfectly the Vedic mantras.
parce qu'ils sont védiques sur un mantra parfaitement.
Millions of people,
Millions de gens,
millions, they commented
millions de personnes qui font un commentaire.
the glory of Srila Prabhupada.
Ça, c'est la gloire de sa Prabhupada.
That
Qui
this person,
sa personne-là,
African,
africain,
is chanting these mantras.
qui sont védiques mantra.
How?
Comment ça?
Because Prabhupada has given the training.
Parce que sa Prabhupada, il dit.
I was happy because all the comments were a glorification for Prabhupada.
Je suis bien content parce que tout ce commentaire là, ici, une glorification de sa Prabhupada.
And he is come.
ISKCON.
That has the potency to transform anybody.
ISKCON est la puissance pour transformer les gens.
Therefore, we have to be careful with anyone chanting Hare Krishna. So be careful with anyone chanting Hare Krishna. Because a Swapacha has become a qualified worshipable person. Garyan means worship.
Un bon zélicien, il devient une personne bien glorieux, qui peut assez bien adoré par les autres.
Worshipable.
Bien adoré.
That is the glory of the holy name.
C'est ça la gloire de Bhagwan Sunam.
And who gave the holy name to us?
Et chacun de nous holy name.
Srila Prabhupada gave the name. So I have a question for all of you.
Une question pour eux.
Did Prabhupada give us everything
Est-ce que la Prabhupada nous donne tout à faire
or something?
ou ça nous donne tout à faire un petit peu?
What is your answer? I'm asking you, please understand my question first. Did Prabhupada give us everything or some things?
Alors, je me rappelle demander, est-ce que Prabhupada nous donne tout quelque chose ou ça un petit peu quelque chose nous donne? J'ai une réponse.
Thank you. Thank you. Then don't go outside ISKCON.
Alors, il dit qu'il n'y a pas besoin en dehors ISKCON.
Don't go outside ISKCON because you are not chaste and you're not grateful to Prabhupada.
Si nous allons en dehors ISKCON, ça va nous pas fidèles et nous pas démontrer gratitude envers sa Prabhupada.
He gave us everything.
Alors, si la Prabhupada nous donne tout à faire.
The holy name.
Le Saint-Nom.
The holy name alone
Juste ça, Saint-Nom-là.
can send anyone back home, back to God.
Car si une personne est dans le monde l'emmène back to God.
You agree? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Thank you. We should have faith
Mais nous avons la foi
that we have been given everything.
qui s'accompagne de tout à faire.
Now, it is our own issue. How we respond or we handle what Prabhupada has given to us. That is our duty.
Alors, nous devons voir comment nous pouvons handle ça holy name là. C'est ça nous concerne.
So, Prabhupada is speaking in the purport.
Ça ne va pas dire que dans le ici.
As it is stated in the previous verse,
C'est pareil comme mentionné dans le verset précédent.
a person who has once offenselessly chanted the holy name of God
Alors, si une personne, une fois, sans offenser son Bhagavan, son âme,
becomes immediately eligible to perform Vedic sacrifices.
alors cette personne-là, automatiquement, devient éligible pour faire un sacrifice védique.
One should not be astonished
Alors, c'est une personne pas besoin d'être surpris.
by this statement of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Pour ça, statement de Srimad Bhagavatam.
One should not disbelieve or think
Alors, c'est pas besoin, mais la foi, non, pas besoin.
how by chanting the holy name of the Lord can one become a holy man to be compared to the most elevated Brahmana.
Et comment le Saint-Nom lui transforme une personne, fait devenir un holy man, une plus haute supérieure, une personne plus haute dans la société.
To eradicate such doubts
Alors, pour enlever ça manque des doutes là,
in the minds of the unbelievers,
dans l'esprit des personnes qui ne croient pas,
this verse affirms that the stage of chanting the holy name of the Lord is not sudden.
alors le test du centre de Bhagavan de ce nom n'est pas soudain.
But that the chanters have already performed all kinds of Vedic rituals and sacrifices.
Mais sa personne qui veut son Bhagavan, ce nom-là, il fait tout le qualité rituel, tout le sacrifice qui existait.
It is not very astounding
Ce n'est pas trop surprenant.
for one in this life, for no one in this life can chant the holy name of the Lord unless he has passed all lower stages.
Ce n'est pas surprenant pour comprendre qu'il y a une personne qui va pas chanter le Saint-Nom de Bhagavan, à moins qu'il passe tout ça dans stage inférieur.
Such as performing the Vedic ritualistic sacrifices,
Par exemple, un sacrifice qui est recommandé devant le Veda,
studying the Vedas,
étudier Veda,
and practicing good behavior
et même pratiquer une bonne manière,
like that of the Aryans.
par exemple, un Aryan faire.
In other words,
En d'autres mots,
one can be an Aryan or from a Brahmana, Vedic Brahmana family and may not go back to Godhead.
c'est une personne qui est un Aryan, ou soit une personne qui est pratiquement culture védique, mais seulement il ne va pas le bac de Godhead.
To be in the mood of goodness is not the qualification to go back home, back to Godhead.
Si nous dans le mode de bonté, ça, il y a une qualification pour le bac de Godhead.
Because mode of goodness is still within the three modes of nature.
Parce que le mode de bonté est toujours parmi les trois modes de la nature.
Transcendental mode, beyond the three modes of nature, is actually Christian consciousness.
Alors, ce mode transcendantal, c'est quand nous dans la conscience de Christ.
That does not depend on anything external.
Et ça, il va dépendre de quelque chose d'externe.
The holy name of Krishna is beyond time and space.
Alors, le Saint-Nom de Bhagavan est au-delà de temps et l'espace.
And because a soul is eternally part and parcel of Krishna, there should not be any doubt that anyone from anywhere can chant Hare Krishna mantra and become perfect.
Alors, c'est parce que l'Atma est une partie prenante de Bhagavan. Alors, pas besoin d'aucun doute que ça Atma-là, il a son Bhagavan dans n'importe qui côté.
Namacharya Haridas Thakura.
Alors, Haridas Thakur, qui est Namacharya.
In the social considerations, what is his position?
Le considération sociale, qui sa position a été?
Haridas, what is his position in the society?
Dans la société, qui sa position pour Haridas Thakur?
Nobody. He's nobody.
Alors, il peut n'avoir les mêmes noms.
What is the position of Prakasananda Saraswati in the society?
Alors, Prakasananda Saraswati, qui sa position dans la société?
He's worshipable.
Il y a une personne qui est adorée.
He's a pandit.
Il y a une pandit.
But he did not know anything about the potency of the holy name.
Mais il dit pas que non, il y a la puissance de Bhagavan.
He criticized Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanting the holy name.
Alors, quand tu as le Saint-Nom, tu peux critiquer.
Because he does not understand.
Parce qu'il a fait comprendre.
How can one simply chant Hare Krishna, dancing in the street and go back to God? How?
Parce que quand on comprend qu'il commence juste par son nom et danser dans la rue, il y a une personne qui va partout.
His intelligence does not take him to this level.
L'intelligence n'est pas permise dans un niveau qui vient.
That means
ça veut dire
Krishna consciousness is beyond our mundane intelligence.
Alors, ça, la conscience de Krishna est au-delà de l'existence.
That is why
c'est pour ça.
Haridas became Namacharya, not Prakasananda Saraswati.
C'est la cause ça que Haridas Thakur qui vit Namacharya, qui n'est pas Prakasananda Thakur.
He has no access to the holy name.
Il peut pas accès même à Bhagavan son nom.
Until Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has to bless him and open his fortunate gate.
Alors, tant que tu n'as pas fini de l'isokripa et ouvert sa la porte de fortune.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally did this, giving the position of Namacharya to Haridas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Haridas, I want to hear the glories of the name, the holy name from you. Tell me, what is the glories of the holy name? Tell me the position of the holy name of Krishna.
Moi, envie de position de holy name, de Saint-Nom, apporte à toi. Dis-moi, qui sa position a été?
Haridas Thakura said, My Lord, you are asking an important question to unfit person. I'm not the person you should ask this question.
En fait, nous pas la personne qualifiée pour répondre à sa question là.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I'm asking you to tell me the glories of the holy name.
Le Seigneur dit non, je te demande toi-même. Dis-moi qui est dans les gloires de Bhagavan son nom.
Because in your heart,
dans tous les cœurs,
all the scriptures reside in your heart.
Tout le écriture sacrée réside dans
Therefore, you are a fit candidate to speak the glories of the holy name. It is not materiality. It is beyond materiality. The holy name of Krishna is fully independent. And any person can take shelter of the holy name. Therefore, devotee said, as Prabhupada mentioned in the purport, it is not just sudden for someone to chant Hare Krishna. For a person to be addicted to the holy name this lifetime, means a person has practiced it many years back, many lifetimes back. Now, the only occupation for him is the chanting of the holy name. All these most first have been done just as a student in a law class is to be understood to have already graduated from general education.
Par exemple, une personne qui dans le collège, il understood qu'il est fait une classe inférieure, première fois. Comme ça, une personne qui fait son programme, il compris qu'il est fait tout ça, une austérité, sacrifice.
Anyone who is engaged in the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, must have already passed all lower stages.
Pareil, c'est une personne qui fait son programme, il veut dire qu'il finit de faire tout ça, un sacrifice, un procès inférieur qui est recommandé devant.
We simply have to chant the holy name. Either we understand the potency, we don't understand the potency, it does not matter. If you chant the holy name, the name will reveal everything. The name will reveal all the passings of Krishna we have been hearing from the Bhagavatam. The name will reveal all the incarnations of Krishna. So the deity of Krishna is inside the holy name. The presence of Krishna is in the holy name. Everything is in the holy name. So there is nothing which is left for us if we are taking full shelter of the holy name. Nothing is left for us to have. Therefore, let us invest our best energy in chanting the holy name of Krishna. Because we don't have a good background. Because not all of us have this background of being a Ghanaian. Some of us have come into Christian consciousness from Agyata Sukriti, which the result is very small. Because we came from this, some of us came from this level, we need to support our chanting with many other things. Radha Sakura was chanting 24 hours. And Srila Bhakti Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said 64 rounds every day. Anyone who cannot do that is a fallen soul. So Prabhupada gave us 16 minimum. It's for fallen souls. So we have to support it with other things. Active service. Active service. They are connected. By chanting the holy name, begging for service. And to do the service, you need to chant the holy name. Without chanting the holy name, our services are not suitable for offering to Krishna.
service qu'il nous veut faire, il pas vaut la peine pour faire ça pour moi.
To serve the deities,
Pour servir Murti,
we must chant at least 4 rounds
pour nous servir Murti, au moins 4 tours.
before we can serve the deity, before we can cook for the deities.
Avant qu'il nous serve déité, vous savez couper pour déité, nous avons au moins 4 tours.
Like minimum.
Ça c'est le minimum.
One is not qualified to serve the Lord without chanting first.
Alors, une personne n'est pas qualifiée pour servir Bhagwan, ça pour Murti, sans qu'il ne s'en fait avant.
And one cannot do all the services in the temple without chanting.
Et une personne ne peut pas faire tout le service dans un livre sans chanter.
We shouldn't be too busy
On va besoin de rester trop occupé
in doing service or services
dans le service,
that we have no time to chant.
puis nous venons à l'état de chanter.
That service is not suitable for Krishna.
Alors, sans service-là, il n'est pas éligible pour faire un Bhagwan.
And we will not last in that service. We will not last. It will not go for
Et si nous
long.
pouvons faire des services mécaniques, comme dire, sans nous chanter, nous pouvons faire service, nous allons tirer longtemps.
Why?
Qui fait
False ego will come in.
Ahankar pour en place.
This temple is existing because of
Ce temple-là, il va exister à cause de moi.
without
Sans moi,
me, no temple.
sans moi, temps pas pour lui.
Why?
Qui fait
What we're doing is mechanical, not devotional
Parce
service.
que tout ce qu'il veut faire, il est mécanique, il n'est pas dévotionnel.
Devotional service
Service dévotionnel,
is rendered from the heart
nous fait avant de nous l'écrire.
as an offering to please Krishna, to make Krishna happy.
Comme une offrande pour faire Krishna content.
Therefore,
Alors,
our consciousness has to be purified.
une conscience devient de se purifier.
For the consciousness to be purified,
Pour une conscience de se purifier,
we need to chant the holy name.
nous devons reprendre son âme.
So we should chant the holy name
Nous devons reprendre son âme.
to do the service properly, in the proper attitude, proper mood.
Nous devons faire ce service-là parfaitement et dans un bon mood.
Because
Parce que
it is not everything we do in the Hare Krishna movement that is devotional service.
Parce que pas tout ce que nous faisons dans le mouvement de l'Escole qui dit devotional service.
Not all.
Pas tout.
Is it only Hare Krishna people that cook?
Est-ce qu'il existe un dévot qui va cuisiner?
Is it only Hare Krishna people that cook?
Est-ce qu'il existe un dévot qui cuisine?
People are cooking everywhere in the world.
Partout dans le monde, pas de cuire.
So if we cook
Si nous devons cuire,
because you know how to cook,
parce que nous connaissons comment cuire,
we like to cook,
et nous comptons cuire,
would that make it devotional service?
est-ce que ça veut dire que nous devons faire un service dévotionnel?
No.
Non.
It is not devotional service. That is your profession.
Ça n'est pas un service dévotionnel, ça c'est une profession.
That is what you can do.
C'est ça que nous devons faire.
So if one is not a devotee today and you are a cook, wouldn't you cook outside also?
Si nous pas un dévot aujourd'hui, est-ce que nous devons cuire en dehors?
You can cook
Nous devons
in
cuire
the restaurant.
dans un restaurant.
Either you work for somebody or you open your own restaurant.
Sans pour quelqu'un, nous devons ouvrir un beau restaurant.
Or you be teaching people how to cook.
Nous devons montrer les autres comment cuire.
And you make money from it.
Nous devons gagner de l'argent.
That will not be considered devotional service.
Ça n'est pas considéré comme service.
So if someone who is a cook comes to the movement and is cooking,
Alors, si quelqu'un est un cuisinier, il joint ce qu'on a reconstruit.
that does not make one a devotee, or it
Ça va.
doesn't make it devotional service.
Ça va veut dire qu'il y a un dévot, ça, une faire ça va être dévotionnel.
Only when these activities are consciously done as an offering to Krishna, then it becomes devotional service.
Juste quand cette activité-là, conscientieusement, peut faire pour le plaisir de Krishna, là, ça dit service dévotionnel.
Because it is for Krishna's pleasure.
Parce que ça existe pour le plaisir de Krishna.
That is our love we are offering to Krishna.
C'est l'amour que nous voulons faire à Bhagwan.
So Krishna will enjoy it
Et là, Krishna Bhagwan,
because it is loaded with our affection for
parce que
Krishna.
ça, c'est ça, chargé en l'affection.
It is meant for Krishna's pleasure, to make Krishna happy.
Et ça, il fait juste pour faire Krishna gagner plaisir.
So Krishna will receive that,
Et Krishna pour recevoir lui,
not our expertise in cooking.
C'est pas une expertise, donc oui.
Krishna will not take that.
Krishna va prendre.
He will take the law which came with that offering.
Si vous prenez sa partie que lui montrer nous l'affection dans la cuisine.
The same thing with other services which we do in Krishna consciousness.
Ça, il applique pour les autres services que nous faisons.
One knows how to organize things.
Si une personne est un bon organisateur.
So if you are a devotee
C'est un dévot.
and you're organizing the system very nicely,
Vous faites une bonne organisation, vous pouvez organiser tout seul.
people are doing that. There's so many professionals who are doing that. They are not going back to Godhead. But when that is done for Krishna, in Krishna consciousness, then Krishna accepts it. Because that becomes devotional service. That is what will purify us. Therefore, we need to do our service very nicely with a good consciousness. Because that service connects us with Krishna. And to have the good consciousness to do our service nicely, we have to chant the holy name. They go together. They work together. Chant. Et ça, will attain perfection. And the gate to Godhead will be open. So the gate is open for us. So Prabhupada gave us the process of devotional service. He gave us the holy name. It's a complete system he has given us. Let's take full advantage of it and perfect our life. So that his desire that we should go back and back to God become fulfilled. Hare Krishna.
S'il y a un commentaire ou question à ces autres invités, quand même posant que vous pensez ça pour Maharaj.
Maharaj, in relation to the verse, one said he was in Vrindavan. He went to visit the temple over there. And the priest over there, he blessed him that in your next birth you become like me. The devotee went to Prabhupada and he related to Prabhupada that the priest blessed him to become like him. Then Prabhupada related this story of a woman in the village. Maybe you can, in connection with this, maybe you can relate that. The woman was having a clash in the village, and then he invited the policeman to sort out the issue. But then he didn't know the difference between a policeman and a district magistrate. So when the district magistrate came to sort out all the issue, then he blessed the district magistrate, you become like a policeman. And the Prabhupada, that's what the blessing the priest was giving to him.
Prabhu veut dire qu'une fois, un devotee a visité un temple dans Vrindavan. Elle a pris qui est dans un temple là. Il lui donne une blessing à sa dévola. Il dit, blesse toi qui donne naissance après. Tu as même position comme moi. Ça devient plus joli dans le monde. Et là, il a l'idée de ça, incident-là avec Prabhupada. Prabhupada donne l'exemple, un petit incident qui arrive dans le village. Dans le village, c'est une madame qui a un problème, une police qui est là. Et là, mais c'est vrai parce qu'il y a une différence entre la police et le magistrat. Et quand on résout ce problème, dernièrement, on résout ce problème, madame là, il veut dire magistrat. On peut l'histoire, mais on est bien content qu'il y ait un problème de tout. On veut blesser qui donne de naissance après, il devient un policier. Il n'y a pas de différence entre un policier et un magistrat. Comme ça, même sans cause là, il n'y a pas de différence entre blessing, une personne qui est un preacher, un devotee sur position, bon, c'est le devotee là, il est inférieur, et c'est une position plus ça.
That is foolish blessing.
Le Maharaj dit que ça vient de police, dans l'ignorance de sa blessing.
That's why we don't know the glories of holy name.
Yes.
That's what kind of blessing we're looking for.
Yes. Foolish blessing.
Dans l'ignorance, nous recevons un blessing.
We should know what is blessing.
Nous devons comprendre qui veut dire kripa.
A common person
Une personne normale
understand blessing to be to get material facilities. It's a
Une
blessing.
personne normale, il pense que kripa veut dire qu'il peut gagner beaucoup de facilités matérielles.
Like to become a policeman.
Par exemple, nous viens policier.
Condition soul. What is the benefit of what is the benefit of that?
Si nous viens policier, qui se bénéficie? Nous toujours conditionnés.
Suppose one is a president in the prison.
Alors si une personne est prisonnier dans la prison,
In a prison you are a president.
dans une prison, nous sommes prisonniers.
What does that mean?
Qui veut dire?
You're a prisoner, that's all.
Nous disons un prisonnier.
Whatever we think, you're a prisoner.
Alors, nous toujours prisonniers.
The real blessing
Alors, ce vrai kripa,
is
c'est
that we should go back home, back to Godhead. That is the real blessing.
le vrai kripa, c'est que nous devons sauter depuis là, par dans Bhagwan Sudham.
So devotees,
Dans Bhakta,
let us be intelligent enough to know what is real blessing.
dans Dévot, nous devons assez intelligents pour comprendre qui veut dire kripa réel.
So Biva Mangal Thakura, he prayed to Krishna.
Bilwa Mangal Thakur, tu veux prier à Krishna.
If you have your blessing,
Si vous gagnez ton kripa,
what else?
encore plus.
If I don't have your blessing,
Si vous ne gagnez pas ton kripa,
what else?
encore plus.
If you have Krishna's blessing, you go back home, back to Godhead.
Si nous avons Krishna sur kripa, nous allons back to Godhead.
If you don't have Krishna's blessing,
Si nous prenons Krishna sur blessing,
we have a big material position.
nous avons une grande position matérielle,
It is zero.
mais comparé zéro.
It is punishment.
Ça devient une punition.
And Sukadeva Swami, in the second canto of Bhagavatam, said,
Sukadeva Swami, dans le deuxième canto, il veut dire,
for one who is not a devotee,
une personne qui parle dévot,
and you are a king
et ou un roi,
with a big throne,
avec assis dans un grand trône,
a big crown
une grande couronne
on your head,
sur la tête.
that crown
Sa couronne-là,
is not a crown.
il va une couronne, ça.
It is the load to push one down to hell.
Il y a une fardeau sur la tête qui vous pousse en bas.
So, a blessing, material blessing, is useless.
Alors, c'est un kripa, qui sont matériels, il n'a pas dire.
We should get blessing
Vous avez un kripa,
to go back to Godhead.
dans le Bhagwan Sudham.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he taught on that principle.
Alors, si Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, il montre à principe-là.
He was going to visit Advaita Acharya in Santipu.
Alors, si vous visitez Advaita Acharya,
Santipu.
dans Santipu,
Advaita Acharya were not feeling happy
Advaita Acharya m'a fait sentir content.
that I called for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Qui m'a fait, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ici,
He came,
il est venu.
but now
C'est-à-dire,
he's not doing what I called him to come and do.
il va pas faire un travail qui motive les venir.
He's just hiding himself
Il fait cacher sur les cours.
and speaking philosophy.
Il fait cause philosophie.
Does he know what I called him to come and do?
Voilà cause ça que m'a fait les venir de la
He
terre.
could come and deliver conditions to people that are suffering.
Alors, si vous avez une délivrer par
But
personne,
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not doing that. He was simply busy with his scholarship.
alors, si c'est pas pour me faire un travail à libérer sans
So
santé.
how did that work? Sorry, Advaita Acharya was not feeling happy.
Avec la cause ça, elle doit être arrivée à être content.
So he was thinking,
Alors, tu vas penser,
what should I do to reveal him?
qui m'a besoin de faire pour faire lui rappeler à l'autre?
What should I do
Qui m'a besoin de faire
to bring him out?
pour faire lui rappeler sur le travail qu'il besoin de faire?
Then he discovered
Dans la découverte.
the worst thing you should not bring to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Mayavad philosophy.
Alors, c'est une découverte qui plie. pas de cause c'est comme cause.
If you want to make the Lord angry,
Ça c'est extraordinaire.
Talk about Mayavad philosophy.
C'est décidé pour la cause Mayavad sur philosophie.
Then you get his Dinapis nature, opposite.
so I do touch it. I said, yes, I would talk about this. He left Namadwip, went to Santipo, and he started a school, Yoga Vasista philosophy. He started to teach. From all my experience in studying the Vedas, I have come to the conclusion that Gyan is superior to Bhakti. Gyan is ultimate. Bhakti is like a mirror. Gyan is the eye. So if you have no eye, what is the use of a mirror? The mirror has value only if you have eyes. So, Gyan is superior to Bhakti. He was teaching this. And the time Babu was hearing him from Santipo, he is a super soul. So we were hearing. So his anger was increasing. Every day his anger was increasing. So one day he told Nityananda, let's go to Santipo. So they started to go. Through the bank of Ganga they were going. On the way, they met a householder Goswami. It's a Shiva worshipper. He drinks alcohol. So when Chaitanya got to this house, he asked Nityananda Prabhu, who live here? Who live in this place? Nityananda Prabhu said, oh, it's a Goswami. Say Goswami. To Chaitanya, oh, it's a great fortune for us to see Goswami. Let's go. So they entered to the Goswami's house. When he saw Nityananda Prabhu, saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was so happy. So he started to talk to them. It's a great fortune for me to have a exalted brahmanas like you. So I give you blessing. You will have a very beautiful wife. And I give you my blessing. You have a strong appetite to enjoy with her. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reacted. This is not the blessing of a Goswami. The Goswami was shocked. What do you mean? What is the value of having this? Look at this body. Just look at this body. So sweet. What will you do with this body if you don't enjoy? So what is wrong with my blessing? If you don't enjoy, so what is the value of this life? Take my blessing. Enjoy. This is not the blessing of a Goswami. The Goswami said, oh Krishna, now I understand Kali Yuga has come. That me, who have visited all holy places, I have studied all the Vedas. Now, because of Kali Yuga, a baby whose milk, a mother's milk is still in his mouth, is now instructing me. It's not Kali Yuga. What does this baby know? This baby.
Des enfants, un petit bébé.
Is he sucking breast?
Maintenant,
And he's instructing me,
Et le bébé enseigne moi.
refusing my blessing.
Alors, je vais refuser vos blessings.
This is true. The Kali Yuga has come.
Ça, c'est vraiment une vérité qui peut lui rentrer.
Anyway,
N'importe
you
manière,
don't like my blessing.
je vois mon blessing.
It's okay.
Pas de problème.
Let me give you bliss.
Alors, je vous donne un an.
Let's get into bliss.
Moi, un an.
You asked me to know what is bliss. What is he talking? Is he talking?
C'est dans le monde qui n'a pas beaucoup qui veut cause un an.
What is bliss?
Qui dira un an?
A person who is addicted to sanctification.
Une personne qui est addictée mais
He's talking about bliss.
gratifié sur le sens.
What is bliss?
Pour lui, bliss qui dira.
Little Nababu is an abadut. So he knows the language.
Alors, celui qui comprend le langage.
The bliss means alcohol.
Alors, c'est
So Little Nababu said he wants to give you wine to drink.
let's go. C'est là où il a envie de boire du vin.
They ran away from it. So this is Kali Yuga.
Alors, ça, que lui, ça.
We don't understand what is blessing.
Ne pas comprendre qui veut dire qu'il pas.
All right? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Sri Gurudev. Thank you for such a dynamic class. In the nectar instruction, Sri Rupa Goswami says that our tongue is afflicted with jaundice, so we cannot taste the holy name. So using this as the base, the foundation, so how to rise from mechanical chanting to conscious, mindful, attentive chanting?
Le propriétaire qui dans Nectar Instruction, le Bhakti Swami disait qu'il va une personne comme nous, il vient comparer avec un arzoniste. Donc, quand une personne est un arzoniste, elle a fait qu'il tout, pas pareil tout, gagner un meilleur. Comme ça même, nous l'avons mis un arzoniste, de Vedanta, et quand nous faisons vraiment souvent, il n'est pas testé, il n'est pas précis. Mais la question c'est comment quand on se dans cette stase qui est mécanique, chanting, comment quand on est dans une stase où on est attentive, chanting, consciously we chant. C'est ça la question.
Thank you for the question. Our jaundice is avidya, ignorance.
La jaundice qui veut dire, c'est ignorance.
So, Rupa Goswami also said that a person who has jaundice, sugar will be bitter. But the jaundice does not have cure more than sugar. So, it's to take the sugar. Means what? The medicine to cure the offenses for the holy name is to chant the holy name.
Donc, le remède du cas guérit offense envers Bhagavan Sonam, c'est bien son Bhagavan Sonam même.
In the Padma Purana,
Dans Padma Purana,
the recommendation is that to rise from offensive chanting to pure chanting, we should chant more than 16 hours.
Alors, dans Padma Purana, il mentionné que pour une personne, il saute d'évidence stars quand on peut faire offense envers chanting, quand on peut changer de faire offense. Pour nous, pour aller stars quand on peut faire pure chanting, le remède c'est de besoin sans plus qui c'est sous.
We shouldn't just depend on 16.
Ne pas insister par le 16 sous.
Prabhupada did not say 16 is maximum. He didn't say that. He said minimum.
Ça ne va pas dire 16 jours maximum, il y a un minimum 16 jours.
Maximum
Maximum,
to keep chanting.
maximum c'est une constitution.
That is the remedy for conquering inattentive chanting, offensive chanting, is to keep chanting. Chant more than 16 hours.
Le remède pour conquérir inattentive chanting ou offensive chanting, c'est une continue sans plus.
If you chant more keep chanting, the name will rise above the offenses. It remove it completely from the root and reveal the holy name, the pure name. So let us chant more than 16 rounds. We have been saying that 16 rounds is for lazy people. Lazy people go for 16 rounds. 16 rounds is not given to us as maximum, it is minimum. So why should we go for minimum? Should go for maximum. We should do that. That will be. Many devotees always ask, how do I know I'm making advancement in the Christian consciousness? There are many ways to know that. One is that we have interest to chant more than 16. 16 has become small. So we want to go for 20. Want to go for 25. Want to go to 32. 54. 64. Nothing wrong with that. It's not an offense. The more, the better. So let's chant more. Especially. One of the ways to transcend inattentive chanting. To chant more and to chant more, especially in the Kadasi days. One should not remember food in the Kadasi days. If you want to transcend inattentive chanting, don't remember food in the Kadasi days. The devotees should be happy. When the Kadasi is coming, you should be happy. This is an opportunity for me to rise above my laziness, my weakness, my offensive chanting. This is an opportunity for me to rise above them. So let me give more attention to chanting. Forget about other business. Chant, hear, study Bhagavatam. This activity for Ekadasi days. If you do this, you rise above. Chant more.
Thank you, Shila.
All right. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.